Hey guys, we're doing, I guess I'll keep that in. We're doing Yacht Rock.
Yes, of the dad variation, or of the rich people variation, or of the traumatizing variation. I think this might be my least favorite genre on the planet
Why?
because I worked in a grocery store. I'm from a sea town. I worked in a grocery store for every summer in college, and the whole playlist was this playlist, and it was not a good time. I have many a traumatizing story that I will tell right now. I was basically the manager in that bitch. I'm guess how many managers I went through in my 4 summers of working there. Guess.
4,
Higher.
7.
Yep. 7 fucking managers. And guess who taught 6 of them? This bitch right here.
Why weren't you just the manager?
I know. Well, I don't want to stay there, and I
Oh,
would leave but still, it was annoying because the girl that hired me, she quit like 2 weeks into my first manager, and arguably she was the nicest one. But it was a smoothie joint in a grocery store,
let me
and
actually put this on. Sorry, keep
um,
going.
if you, oh, what the hell?
Doesn't fit my fat head. I bought it and I don't think my head has, oh my god.
I don't think I have seen you with a hat ever.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, most definitely. But not this type of hat. You look
My
like
bucket hat.
Ponyo. Ponyo, 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 fishing. I miss when Noah Cyrus was a kid. Anyway, no, so I got hired immediately, which is always a red flag, but I have not gotten hired not immediately, so I don't know otherwise. And I was a smoothie maker. I make really good smoothies. And 2 weeks in, I've learned all the recipes. I know what to do, and it's a pretty busy grocery store. Like smoothie place in the middle, big ass grocery store, line for the smoothie place in every fucking aisle. It was so annoying. Um, but I wasn't working, but I heard the story that someone called in and made an order of 10 smoothies during a rush, and my first manager quit because of that. She quit on the spot. She's like, I quit. And she left. And she was of child, and her fiance worked there too. So that was interesting. And then we had a slew of oh my God, we need people. It's the summer type of managers. And my last manager, oh, think, think whimsical, airhead, really nice, ditzy, not too sure what she's doing. Californian. She just moved from California. She's like, what, 10 years older than me? And she has no idea how to make a smoothie. And she's supposed to be the manager. And she was not good at making the schedule. She was upstairs all the time, just flirting with the store owner's son. When she was downstairs, she was just talking with customers, but you're supposed to be, because we're a small little, and then we're blocking everything. And she was just yapping, and she wouldn't yap while making smoothies.
She didn't know how to multitask that way.
No, she's not a multitasker, bless her soul. But the entire time she's like, Marcella, you're doing so good. Oh my God, can you make a new smoothie recipe for the holidays? I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I would stay from, there's multiple shifts in a day, but somehow I've always stayed from open to close. And then I'd always be in charge of prepping because it was an organic fucking thing. So I'd prep all the vegetables. She would do nothing, and I would do everything. And looking back, I probably should have asked for a raise, and I probably should have asked to be assistant manager. But I don't do that because I expect things to just be given to me without asking. Yeah. But the entire time, fuck ass songs would be playing, such as this one. Jim Croaks.
You just heard how to do the pronunciation.
Why is my face not working?
What face? Oh, I thought you
phone.
meant, no, I thought you meant, okay.
Jim Croaks. Croaks.
All right, let's go back to YouTube. Give me 1 second. Let me find my history.
But like, imagine
Isn't it Jim Crockett? Oh no, it's Geico.
I saw a real life Geico store the other day. I thought it wasn't like, I thought that was all online. Jim Crockett.
What are you saying? Okay, Jim Crouchy. This is Operator by Jim Crouchy.
Parentheses. That's not the way it feels.
Oh, sorry.
And that was How Much I Feel by Ambrosia and Tom Tefferin, and Steal Away by Robbie Dupree.
Why don't we steal? I was listening to all those songs. I was going up to Zach's house because he had invited us to go to his pool because it was hot and the UV was like freaking 9. And I was driving through his town, windows down, air in my face, animal manure also in the air.
Oh.
But listening to these songs, it just felt so good. I was like, wow, wow, wow.
I guess if I didn't have like trauma tied to it, it would be a jam. But I just associate it with a bunch of like old, cranky people yelling at me to make a smoothie perfectly.
Makes sense. Steal Away and Operator are really good. I mean, also these other songs are good, but it's like, no, they're like very, yeah.
You would love working there.
I'll give you... No, because then I would eventually hate the genre of music, and
And
I
the
get really
thing
sad.
is, they should have put me on aux because it was the same songs at the same time every day. It felt like 3 o'clock I would get like fucking Steal Away every time, and I felt like I was in an experiment.
Oh,
I probably am. Someone's watching me. I recently just re-dyed my hair to make my roots match everything, and then my eyebrows. However, I bought the wrong hair dye or hair bleach or whatever. So
what do you mean?
I used Cream of Nature. Or I used Cream of Nature because honestly, I don't do my research when I do anything, and that's my biggest flaw. Actually, I don't do it. I just try my best, and then I think it would work out for me, and it did the first time around. And I used the shade, and I thought I had 2 boxes, and I used one of them the first time I did it. And then the second time I couldn't find my box. And I drove to a beauty supply store before it closed, like 10 minutes before, and I ran in there, grabbed something that I thought was my shade, but it turned out to be 1 shade lighter. And I was like, oh, it's okay. It's just 1 shade lighter. Tell me what? I was yellow blonde over here.
Wait, I can't see it froze.
No, wait. I fixed it.
Oh.
But I was yellow blonde. It looked like I had that big, you know, that TikTok of the girl shaving her middle part?
Yeah.
I looked like I was bald from here. And then I put it on my eyebrows, so I had no eyebrows either. I will Photoshop that for you guys.
I feel like you look nice with no eyebrows, though.
Yeah, because I fixed it.
No, I'm saying I feel like you look nice without eyebrows.
No. I look
like platinum.
Yeah, I looked like an alien. And that's the look I am going for, but I wanted to match my hair with my eyebrows. And granted, I did, just not the right type of hair. So I had like brown hair dye left over. This is like an hour before I clocked into work, by the way. And I did not want any kids to say shit about my eyebrows or shit about my hair. It looked like I was balding. So instead of fixing my hair, I put
headband.
No, I don't own those things.
Beanie.
No, I don't own that thing.
Bonnet. Do-rag.
No.
Satin scarf. Hoodie.
A scarf.
Cap.
A scarf, but a handkerchief? What the hell is that called? Whatever. I put a scarf on my head, And then for my eyebrows, I had leftover brown dye from when I fuck around with my hair, and I just put it on and then immediately took it off and it fixed them. I'm like, oh, I'm a
Hmm.
genius. I should be a hairdresser. Actually, that's my new career movement, hairdresser.
Okay.
But I genuinely looked crazy for a good 24 hours before I learned how to fix my hair. And then I cried at work because I'm like, oh my God, what if one of these kids snatches my scarf and then they see that I'm bald? But that didn't happen, and I'm just an overthinker. Well, that's been my life for the past 48 hours
Week.
because that was like
Oh,
two
yeah.
days ago.
Hmm. What's
And,
been going on? Oh,
sorry, continue.
no, you please go. You continue.
I impulsively one of my piercings fell out, and I had to get it back in. I'm not gonna tell y'all which one, but you can just leave your guesses in the comments. But they fell out. I needed to put it back in. I left it out for a week because I was working and I just couldn't. And I tried to put it back in myself, but it just wasn't working. So I,
I'm
your
sorry.
face,
I'm like trembling.
but it wasn't working. So I went to the piercing shop that I got it done like 4-ish years ago, and I went in there and like, okay, if we can get this back in with your own, because I have my jewelry with me. They're like, if we can get this back in with your jewelry, then you don't have to pay anything. I'm like, please, 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 please. And then they're like, if we can't, we're gonna have to re-pierce you with our jewelry, and it's fuck ass Cape Cod. So all of the jewelry is like $100. So I'm like, oh my god, please. And they had this like, it honestly looked like a paper clip. It looked like a paper clip. They're sticking a paper clip into my piercing hole, and one side of it wasn't going in. And I was like, oh my god, ow, ow, ow. And then they're like, let me try the other side. This is a man, by the way. I don't know why they don't have women also. But try to stick in the other side. It went through, punctured the skin that was like healed because I had it out for a week. And oh, that was burning. But I didn't have to pay anything. Yay! But with my logic, which is actually no logic at all, I have an empty brain. I'm basically Patrick Starr. I'm like, oh my god, that was free pain. I should probably get something out of it. Oh, it was. Guess how
You
much it was?
froze. Yeah, I didn't hear. All I heard was, so I had to get something else. And then
I
it
did,
froze.
and I showed you.
Oh, that's so. Wait, is that another one? Because you have one
Yeah,
on the other side, right?
yeah. I'm gonna. You can't get hoops,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna wait till it heals because I walked out of there, wasn't gonna get anything, was gonna go back to my car, go back home, and then I see this beautiful lady. She was so beautiful. She had a ladybug tattoo, and she had all these tattoos, and she had a lamp tattoo, like one of those vintage, like antique Tiffany lamps. And then she turned to, and I saw her face, and I'm like, she had a septum, a ring, and a ring, and I'm like, oh my god, you look so symmetrical. She's like, girl, you look so symmetrical. You should get that done. I'm like, okay.
Me when a body tells me what to do. I have to find that picture. I haven't found that fucking meme in so long.
No, and that's exactly what I did because why would I not follow the advice of someone that looks like that? She looked like Aphrodite reincarnated. I was in love with her. I should have gotten her number, but I didn't because she was asking for a job application. I'm like, oh, Queen's trying to get her bread. Let me leave her alone.
Get that money up, not that funny up.
And then the lady's like, you can leave now. Like, you didn't have to pay. I'm like, actually, I could get a nose piercing. Yeah. And piercing itself is like $35, but they don't accept jewelry outside of their own. And the jewelry is like mega fucking expensive. So guess how much this little number was?
$100.
$111. Angel number. Angel number.
Yes,
So
take it as a good sign.
me when one of my car payments was $777 when he was broken. Or she. It was my first car.
Winifred.
Yeah, Winifred. That was scary. I had Peace Night My I don't remember what was. Oh no, something about the wheel. Like I turn it and then it went.
Yeah. I did not see what happened because you're frozen. All I heard was the sound. What just happened?
The sun fell. It was right here, but no. The wheel rotation or something.
Yeah, that's what's going on with DK right now.
That's
Surprised I haven't like
scary,
flipped
but
over.
knock on wood. The fuck. No, but Peace Snipe. I had one day I tried to back out of my school parking lot,
Peace
and
out.
my car would not go in the direction that it needed to go. It would go in the opposite direction. And it was just making this bad noise. It sounded like this. And I called up my roommate Peace Night, and I'm like, my
Wait, I thought
God!
this was like sophomore year. This was junior year.
Was she my roommate at that time? No, this
I
was
don't
junior
think
year.
so. No, it
No,
was
she.
just it was you and
But it was definitely her.
Ashley.
So I think it was the beginning of junior year because
No, but you weren't here. Oh no, yes you were.
second half
Yes.
I wasn't
Oh
there.
wow. Wait.
Yeah. I got a new car before I went down. That's why it was mega scary because I needed to go down to Nashville and you needed to have a car for that program. And my car was actively braking. So,
We didn't need a car because oh my god, who was it?
Ben.
Because Ben didn't have a fucking
Yes, but
car.
that was fuck ass because, sorry, Ben. But
Right.
he was like reliant on people and I just couldn't do that. I'm like, oh, and my house in Nashville was like 20 minutes away from where I needed to be. And I'm like, I can't. But no, I Peace Knife was like, okay, let's just drive to the mechanics. So I was driving behind her because if I were to hit anyone, I would hit her. So thank you so much. And the whole time, my car's like moving. It has its mind of its own. Winifred was Frankenstein, and I couldn't control her. And I almost hit her. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't tell her that, but I almost did. And it was really scary. But I got there.
Is
Um,
it so your wheel was just actually just turning like that or was it like this?
it was turning like that, and my brakes weren't working correctly. So it was mega scary. So I gave it to the
Whoa.
gave it to the mechanics, drove back with Peace Snipe, came back like 7 hours later, and they're like, "Okay, that would be $777." I'm like,
I
"Angel
just spit.
number." And like, okay, angel number. And then guess what? Next week, the same problem happened. So they didn't fucking fix it at all. And that
Oh,
angel number's
Winifred.
fake. And then she died. And then
Or
I got Alejandra. And then we lied to the car people and said that there was nothing wrong with her so we can get more money. Don't do that
I
unless if
mean,
you're in need.
if you bring it to someone and they don't fix it, then and they say they fix it, then what's to make you think that they didn't fix it?
Exactly. So they probably did, and I was just operating my car wrong.
Operator, oh, won't
Operator.
you help me with this car? Yeah, my
It
head's
looks like
just too
a
big.
fisherman's hat. Have you been fishing?
Not recently, no.
Oh, I've never been fishing. I don't understand the appeal.
I've only gone while camping, and
Oh.
this one night at a building that my dad was working on, the sign said, "You are not allowed to fish." And guess what we did?
I
We
ugh.
didn't catch anything though.
That's where my
It
anxiety
just does not look good.
happens. Were you anxious about that?
I was like, how old was I? I was like 8 or something. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, I do have this really cute picture of me fishing though when I was like 2 or something, and I'm
Did
squatting there
you
like this. It's so cute. I'm gonna put that in there.
did you fish to like get the fish and cook it or just fish and like throw it back?
While camping, yes, and then we would also get like crawfish or oh my god, what are they called? I think it was crawfish. We'd have to we'd go at like fucking midnight and with the what is this? Whoa! This opens up. What the? Okay. We'd go in like in the middle of the night with our like little flashlights and our and we'd lift up rocks and go. It was so awesome. It was actually
Oh,
a lot of fun, especially because I was younger when I'd be there with like my older cousins, cousins being like my dad's second cousin's daughter.
okay.
And then we obviously started growing up, so then I'd be sent out with their kids, and I was like, boo. That's probably how they felt. Like, damn, I can't let this kid get stabbed in the toe or something. Like, oh, boring.
Huh. I know a lot of people that fish just to like throw it back, and I find that to be mega stupid, and I don't
Just to throw it
understand it.
back. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just like a sport. Like, if you're not,
it's a
it's just like,
sport. Fishing's a
it's,
sport?
yeah.
Fucking with me.
No.
Oh.
They have tournaments. Actually, my old boss's
Oh.
family is going, and my old coworkers are going, like next weekend or something,
Where?
for a tournament. I was just talking to them because I went up
Damn.
Wednesday.
That just like that. That just
Me scratching my ear.
yeah.
I think it's my earring hitting the thingy. That's why I made that noise. But yeah, no,
Huh.
yeah. I mean,
Never been
it's like
fishing.
fine. I'm not very big on patience. Well, I am,
I don't know.
but it's like
I
if you're
feel
not
like
going to eat it, then what's the point of keeping it? You
that's
know?
my okay. It's a for all the people that I know that fish. There's two categories: the people that eat them and the people that throw it back. People that throw it back, 100% white, always. The people that eat them, POCs. I don't. You guys
But
don't
it's
you
like
want
they're
food?
fishing to eat them. They're like fish. Like I see both. It's like
I just don't know. And also,
it's
like,
just like you get to sit outside with your. What are you gonna do? Read, listen to nature, be outside with yourself, give yourself something to do. It's a
sounds
hobby.
terrible. Actually, it sounds so fun. Yeah. Stabbing crawfish, though, does also sound very terrifying. At night.
And like we'd all have to have like our swim shoes on so that we wouldn't like eat shit on like the algae and just crack our heads open.
Oh, okay.
But it was so much fun because you'd be like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And like you're looking and it's like, "It's going towards you. It's going north up the stream." Ah!
Wow. I don't think I've ever
It
eaten
was fun.
crawfish. Think
We
good?
like put it in like a soup.
Ooh.
We is too many people. My aunt would put it into a soup.
Give her the credit where credit is due.
I'd bring back the bucket and she's like, "How many do you?" I was like, "One." There's like 30 in there. I'm like,
You did one?
I got one, yeah. I actually like I did become like pretty good at it. But I mean I was
Damn.
also they're
Take
also
me,
like
take me
yeah.
crawfishing,
I don't
please.
actually know if it was crawfish. I don't know what like they're just like little like
I don't know what they are. Take me
camping. I do
crittering.
want to go camping though. I've been
I have a
speaking to like
tent. I have a tent. It suits 6 people.
oh my god. Because I've spoken to Emma, Alyssa, and Zach about it. I'm like, I want to go camping. I know Zach doesn't want to, but I'm like,
I
listen,
love
it's
camping.
not camping, camping. We can go glamping if you'd like.
No, I love camping. Though I've never done anything like I don't do the fire. I don't do crawfishing. I don't cook. I just bring the I bring the tent. But
I
I love
guess, yeah, that could
camping.
help.
Yes, and I know how to set it up.
Perfect.
Yes. And I have spare socks for the fire. You throw the socks in there because cloth is really flammable,
Flammable.
flammable.
Isn't that, wouldn't that be bad for us? Because then, like, all, like, the fibers are now.
I don't know.
Okay.
We let's go camping. I just wanna. I kind of want to stab a crawfish. That does sound appealing. Maybe
It was pretty fun.
this is where your wanting to punch someone can go. That energy can just go towards the little.
That's
Yes.
stabbing, though. I'm not, like, too keen on, I don't have, like, a want to stab someone
Hmm.
or something.
What's the difference of you stabbing a critter as a child to eat it and Jeffrey Dahmer stabbing a cat?
So there's definitely some differences. I'd like to say I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Not
Um,
yet.
don't
Hot
say
tub
that
of
shit.
it. Sorry. Sorry. I'm done. I'm putting myself into
Jeffrey
that now.
You're saying I'm Jeffrey Dahmer, you're saying I'm ugly?
No.
That's disrespectful. You're saying I have fucked up teeth? That's
No.
disrespectful too. You're saying I'm white? That's triple
No!
disrespectful. 3 strikes, you're out.
You can punch me if you wanna. I know you have the urge.
What?
I've been really into baseball now because I get the TikToks. I don't know what's going on, but I
What
really
team?
like the team that you've been sending me because I've
Oh, the
just been getting
Padres?
that. Yes.
In San Diego.
They have a really nice, robust busts.
Oh my god, I have to enter the conversation. Okay, so this is like, what, beginning of the season? No. Or was it? I think it was in like April. I sent you a text and I was like, dude, you have to start watching. Like, no, I was like, Marcella, we could be such good. We should have left this for a walk up song episode. But I was like, Marcella, you need to get. Oh my god. 1 second.
Was it?
I said, Marcella, we could be such good commentators, baseball commentators, because all they do is just regurgitate stats. I mean, obviously they do more than that. But I'm like, they just give us stats, like random stats, and then they just joke around. And then I sent you a picture. I was like, holy shit, look at his arm. Because he had swung and this, like, his arm looked fucking crazy. And she's like, you were like, no, we can't because then I get an HR complaint because I just always be looking at their butts. And then I
I
sent you a picture of his
would.
arm, and you're like, see, this is the problem. You said arm, and I looked at his butt, and I was like, that is so inappropriate. I don't even
Yeah.
remember what team it was about.
It could be any team. Honestly,
I think I was just
I
watching a random game.
what? Exercises. Their whole sport is hitting a bat and running. What do you mean they got BBLs on them? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Maybe it's like their stance.
I just
And
I should
then
become a baseball player if I want
and
to
then
make it
also
better.
like when they get set, they like do low key do like a little squat jump. And then what was it? Yeah, and then like they just have to do like crazy stretches and crazy moves. Pete Alonso at first base at least 3 times a game. He is either diving on the floor or he's doing a fucking split or an insane lunge. Insane
Deep
lunge.
lunges. And that's where he
It
gets it.
extremely deep
I think it
lunges.
might be the best sport because it also has like good fans, good food, hot dogs.
True.
Never been to a baseball game. However, Rosie's like, let's go to a baseball game. I'm like, I just want a hot dog. Can you just like bring me the hot dog? She's like, no, just go to the game with
They're actually
us.
pretty cheap tickets. I feel like at Fenway, that's where I'm assuming you'd go.
Is that mine?
Would
I
be
guess
yeah,
so.
that's in Boston.
Yeah, someone wants to see a Sox game, and I'm just like, okie dokie. I
Red
have no
Sox.
desire to actually go to the game, but I just want the hot dog because I feel like they have famous hot dogs. I want a Frankenwiener. Big Franks.
You know what else you can get at ball games? Some beer.
Diet Coke. Oh.
Beer Can't Fix by Thomas
Okay.
Rhett and John Party. And then
Um,
Sailing by Christopher Cross, Rosanna by Toto, and I Just Want to Stop by Gino Vanelli.
ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. It's like promoting alcoholism. That's a lot of.
Oh. My
It's like
songs are very
country.
calm, like
Mine are
sailing.
country yacht rock. Country yacht rock.
I think actually I only have, which ones are mine? Operator, Steal Away, Sailing.
Give me the bait, boy.
Wait, where are
Take
my other
my.
songs?
I got a lot of Jimmy Buffett on here.
Wait, I had half an hour worth of songs on here. So where the hell did they go?
You did the JoJo and the Elvin.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I don't know who JoJo is.
I didn't put JoJo on there.
Oh, then take JoJo out because I didn't
Wait,
either.
let me listen to it. I do not remember putting that on there.
I
We'll
don't
leave
know
it
this
though.
one.
Hey,
Okay.
prude. Do I definitely,
And
I feel like I
then,
know the chorus to that song, but I feel like I did not put that in there.
well, I didn't. Um, I don't know what fooled around and fell in love is either, or stumbling in.
What? I did not put that on there. I just
Sabrina,
spit.
I didn't put
Marcella,
it in there either.
I do not remember putting that on there. It's fine. It's fine. Just vote. Just vote. No, whatever. Well, they're on there now. Look,
Who
spoilers
is
for the
on
next
your
music segment.
account?
No one. I don't know.
I only did the Jimmy Buffett songs and that beer one.
Maybe it's while I was like going through. Maybe when I was listening to the playlist, I was like, "Oh yeah, this eats," and then I just added them. But I don't remember listening to them.
Damn, I forgot. Damn, I forgot.
Awesome.
Damn, I forgot. I love that one. Ain't nothing.
How many size doesn't the size list? No, yeah, but
3.
no, I want to go. I think the last time I went to, how old was I? Where was I? I know I toured Shea Stadium before. No,
you went on tour?
I went on a tour of Shea Stadium during summer camp, and then I think then they demolished Shea, and then they started building City, and I think I also went on a tour of City Field with the same camp, but I don't remember. I know I went to a bunch of games at Shea. I don't think I've gone to a single game at City Field.
Because you're honoring Shea.
Love you, Shea. Yeah, I don't think I've gone to.
I don't think they've gone to like a sports game other than the ones I've been forced to. I've never had the inkling or desire to. Actually, I have gone to hockey games, but not like official ones.
Not professional ones?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've gone. Maybe I went to like one game at City Field, but I don't. How old was I? And it was like 2010.
But I could do for a hot dog, so I guess I have to go to a baseball game.
Yeah, Zach wants to go to a baseball game. My friends Amir and Gloria want to go to City Field.
I feel like I have a really good outfit for a baseball game. However, like, the balls that are thrown, like, they're thrown really fast. And I don't think I could catch it, so I think I would be, like, killed.
Well, no, here's the thing. Right. So they're not actually whipping the balls at you at like 90 miles per hour.
Okay. But the hit.
Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah,
when they hit it. Well, I'd hope that you're paying attention.
No,
or someone in your section is paying attention.
There's a clip. I don't know if I'm making this up actually, but there's a clip of a ball coming at a newborn baby. Also, why are you bringing your newborn baby to a baseball game?
I actually saw that when I was watching the Phillies game 2 days ago, and I was like, that poor little baby. But they had the headphones on, so it was fine, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
She just ended up sleeping halfway through. I was like, sleeping. But no, it's just like, girl, just pay attention to the game. If you're not paying attention, then I'm paying attention. I'll be like this. Will I be able to find the ball in time? Maybe. But the people in the section will definitely be paying attention, because there's always like the kids that have their mitts there, and then the dads that are like,
I know for a fact I'd eat at least. It's a long game too. I'd eat at least like 7 dogs.
Like 2-3 hours. Depends, unless they go into extra innings. It's 4.
Like 3 dogs per hour.
Yeah, extra. Like that one fucking game where I started watching at 7. There was a rain delay, and then I stayed up until 2 a.m. just for us to fucking lose.
Damn. I don't be watching anything like that except Love Island, of course. Only reality.
I actually haven't watched last night's episode, but I know what happens.
It's so pissy, bruh. I don't understand. I don't think this is as good as last season, but it's annoying me, so it's good TV.
Yeah, Zach started watching season 6. Their production is moving really fucking weirdly.
Yeah,
I don't like what they're doing. The Casa Boy's not it, and they put a fucking, I'm pretty sure he's an IDF soldier in there. Yeah. Even though Huda is fucking Palestinian. Like, at this point, y'all are putting these women in danger on purpose, because why do you have red pill podcast listeners, fucking Trumpers? Like, what are you doing? What are you actually fucking doing?
And all the girls are liberal as fuck. So I don't really see this.
It's like there's no way that they can ask these people their political like just anything political. Like, it has to be production mean, like, you can't ask them that question, which is why people are actually saying that last season Serena was like, what podcast do you listen to Cordell?
that would be my question. Actually, I'd be kicked off the show because I'm not going on a date with someone without asking who they voted for. I'm sorry. That's
And
just
it's
like
also
that's one
like
of my first questions if I'm gonna be really real. Like,
I
oh,
just
okay,
yeah.
politics.
So who'd you vote for?
What's your party? What's your morals?
What do you believe in? Because oh, that just blows. Because then like, what are you even talking about? Like, actually, what are you even talking about? Obviously, not everything is political, but it
Everything's
is political.
political.
But it's like, what are you talking? Like, what's your favorite show? Oh, uh, I like. I don't even know. I don't even know because any show that comes to mind is like, okay, there's something behind it. Like
Yes.
actually.
I like Severance. How's it? How is it?
And
How
then
is
you
it?
fucking vote. Oh, I haven't I've watched. I think I'm halfway through season 2.
Okay.
I just met Brienne of Tarth. She's the one that looks over the goats. I think.
Um, I ran into my old English teacher from high school, and he was very into like shows, and he'd get the show recommendations from me. He's like, "I'm watching Severance because I recommended that to him, like whenever it came out."
Fucking 5 years ago.
Yeah, and then he's like, "I'm disappointed by season 2." I'm like, "Just don't get it. Get it. It's art. Stupid. They
Just
can't
don't
read
get.
between the lines.
Exactly. It's like my favorite show, Severance.
Read between the lines, and you can see it."
Like, okay, do you like what other show? Oh, I like Attack on Titan. So you really just don't know what the fuck these shows are like. Are you even watching the fucking show?
It's
Are
like
you even watching the show?
just read deeper into it, please.
Like it's not that deep, except for the fact that it fucking
It
is.
is.
It's literally the ocean, bro. It's that fucking deep.
It's like they all talk like how I imagine, or no, they all talk. I imagine they all talk like Austin. It's just.
Like obviously we have our moments where we just ramble on like how we do here,
We,
like
yeah.
what we do here. But then I just oh my
Stuff with
god,
substance.
it just like it annoys me so much because then actually like what are you actually talking about? What are you actually talking about? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I feel like the
Because,
only like
let's
what
see.
conversations have we seen actually? Like what?
They're
Sierra
like,
being like, "Do you believe in evolution?" Nick being like, I guess you have to. Give me more. Give me more.
do you watch the Avatar?
I
Yeah,
I
I love
the
the
blue people or
Avatar.
the yeah, I love that show.
Like, I feel like they should be allowed to talk politics. Like, why? Just
Even the
why?
Avatar. Even fucking Avatar the Last Airbender.
Yes,
Even the Avatar, the blue
everything's political.
people. Literally like
I haven't
are
watched the
y'all
Blue
even
People.
watching? Like what the fuck are y'all watching? If you're not actually watching and thinking about this, is it even fun to fucking watch?
I think
Actually
they
though.
just turn off their brains. Maybe.
Like
Oh wait, that's Love Island. Actually, is Love Island? Yeah, because we were talking about it now.
do you even are like what are you doing if you're not paying attention and like reading subliminal things? And it's not even subliminal half the time. It's right in your fucking
No, it's
face. Fucking god.
petition to let the Islanders talk about their political beliefs.
Affiliation.
Yes.
How is Austin still there? It annoys me
Ah!
so much. It annoys
He's
me so
mad.
much. The reason he started disliking Amaya right away after she asked him fucking twice is because she was like, "Yeah, I'm first generation American." And he's like, "Oh,
Fuck.
okay." And then 20 minutes later he's like, "Yeah, I don't really like how she's moving," as if he wasn't the one that was fucking cuddling up on her and shit.
Exactly. And he had the opportunity to tell her that. Tell her the
Twice.
little lies. I'm
Twice.
just like,
Like, you're the one that's fucking moving weird, bro. I need Amaya. Amaya is this season's Janae. And
I
I
love Maya Papaya.
need her to find her fucking Kenny. And if her Kenny ends up being Miguel's friend that's on in Casa,
Wait,
this
Miguel's
is
friend is
actually
in Casa?
yeah, it's the one that was like
Oh
when
my
they were
god.
asking he's like on this show and he's being asked a question and he's like, yeah. And then after he answers the question, he's like,
Oh, I saw that clip. I love when they
he's
serve
fine as fuck.
cakes. He is. I hope all the girls get what
The
they
only
ask
one.
guys. I hope all the girls get with the Casa guys. I don't
Except
care
for
for these
that
men.
one fucking freak.
Who's the freak?
I don't even know his name.
Oh,
That he
oh,
have
oh.
shoulder.
Yes. Unfortunately, one girl has to be alone. But I hope that
There's
all
no,
the
but
other
there's
girls.
one less girl anyway, so 2 girls.
Okay, perfect.
There's one less boy at
Oh,
Casa than there
the
are
regular?
Islanders. So people are saying that they may bring in old Islanders, but it's like they did that
Do you know
apparently
what?
in like season 5 twice,
Yes,
but I don't
that's
really
like
know.
how we got Rob. Rob was an old Islander. In like season 5, he was a Casa boy, and then in season 6, he was a main boy.
No,
So
no,
I
no,
was
no.
waiting for someone to jump.
They're saying that they're saying that they may bring that people are like, I really hope they just bring Jeremiah back and ask her if she wants to go on a
He's
date.
okay. He shouldn't have gone home, but he's not that great either.
Yeah.
Shoot me, shoot me. I'm sorry. Cheater will always cheat, and he moves weird. The perfume on the pillow, and like,
I don't remember
mm,
fucking seeing that. Am I like when was that? Or
that
did he
was like
actually do that? Or is that when he had first coupled up with Iris?
that's when he
And
first
then
coupled up with Iris. He's like, should I
I
put
thought
like
he
perfume
didn't
on
do
his
it though.
pillow? I thought he did. I don't know.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to fact check.
No, but
But
that
like the
was
fact that
fucking
he
weird.
wanted to anyway, like
But it's the reasons that they took him out of the villa that pissed me off because they're like, oh, he's not trying to make any other connections. Bro, Taylor has what?
Taylor's
He
fuck
possibly made a
ass.
connection with Bella when she was in there, but he still chose Alandria, even though he said that Bella was stronger. That's what we heard from Bella in her interviews when she came out of the villa. But it's like, you're you're a fucking one to talk. You're
I
the
don't
one that
like Taylor. I don't like him.
if Yulissa had not taken Ace away from Shelly, then he probably still would have been with Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? This whole argument would have made zero sense unless he had still gone with
And
Amaya
then
during the recoupling.
other than Bella, Nick has, or I mean, I guess Nick has been with the newest bombshell, but he's been like pretty dead set on Sierra. So I don't know what these boys are trying, but I don't like
Isn't it
any of
like
them.
isn't it every time the new bombshell comes in, he's tried to fucking speak to them?
Yes.
It happened with Sierra, then it happened with Amaya, because he spoke to Amaya, right? And
Definitely he
Hannah?
spoke to Amaya. He
Or
definitely spoke to
Hannah.
Hannah.
And
But like
then
he's goofy, but I don't like him for Sierra because Sierra's friends don't like him, so I'm gonna just believe them. And
he also is just like, stop
he's
being a fucking minion, bro. But people villainize Ace so much. People being when Nick is also a part of the fucking problem,
yes, they're all a
and
problem. And I just hope, I wish Taylor just appreciated the. Have you seen that girl? I
she's
would die
so
for
fucking pretty.
Alandria.
It is
She's
crazy.
bad.
Megan the Stallion was gagging over Alandria, and
And
little boy
Taylor,
Taylor's not.
he's just like, he's the most like non-emotional person there. I'm just like, you're
He's
with the
only has
baddest girl
fun when
there.
he's not with her.
Exactly.
Hello?
And you didn't watch this episode, but Alandria planned like a little datey thing for
Why?
him. Hey, okay. It
Nick is
just
the one that has planned Taylor's dates for Alandria. Have fucking low? Like, actually, hello? Ace has
it's
told Taylor to step up his fucking game, and he is yet to do that, and Ace still kept him.
and I know like Taylor's brother came out and was like, no, he just moves like that and he moves slow and weird. I'm just like,
No, then he needs to
move
fucking step it
differently.
up.
I don't
Stop being
like
so
him.
fucking nonchalant. Be fucking chalant. People want people to be chalant.
I don't understand these
People
men.
need to be more fucking chalant.
The chalant movement. No, everyone's nonchalant. I just like I hate pulling
They're
teeth. My
fucking weirdos.
the last date I went on, it's just like pulling teeth to like, okay, can you like plan it and like maybe like choose the restaurant? It's not my job. It's simply it's not my job. For sorry, equality and all that,
Once that
but like
becomes like once
it's
it
not what I want.
slides once, it's gonna be a habit. Like, why the fuck
Exactly.
would I want someone to not like, you guys are on here to find love and you're not even planning the fucking dates? This other guy's planning them for you.
He's just like
Hello? And people are saying, what's the like, Casa is early. Casa is early this year.
Because they know that all of the guys are fuck ass. So I hope they switch them out.
But the thing is, it's like these people don't even have connections. So it's like,
No,
what are
they
they
don't.
possibly testing at Casa? How many fucking people are you guys gonna allow to come back into the villa? There are not that many beds. Where are they gonna go
They're
if
all
everyone
gonna sleep
pairs
in
up?
soul tie. This is a messy season. Messy, like, not really drama wise, but messy, like, everything's just not working
They're
out
just
correctly.
fucking messy. The men are messy.
Yeah, not too
Like,
much on my ladies now.
yeah.
My lady, I love
Easily.
Amaya.
I love her.
White chocolate. She's so baby girl, baby girl.
Let me see you
And I
twirl.
hate, honestly, I'm hating the Love Island community. Every time a girl does something, I'm not talking about Huda. I'm talking about Olandria and Amaya. They were haters at first,
They were.
and I'm just like,
When Alandria called out Huda and everyone's like, oh my fucking god, like, just say you're racist. But now that they're like, why is nobody checking Huda? Why is nobody checking Huda?
because
Because, first of all, if she did, then she'd probably fucking scream and cry in her face. And then on the
exactly,
outside of the villa, everyone on TikTok's gonna be hating anyways and be like, why'd she move like that? Why'd she do her like
she
that?
moves so
What the
weird.
fuck do you guys want from her?
Oh my god.
But
Oh,
all I'm saying is, if Shelly and Alandria and Sierra stay with fucking what's their nuts, Taylor, Nick, and Ace,
Ace.
I am not voting for them to win. I
No,
do
I'm
not
not.
want those boys to win.
I
I do not.
really hope
They're
they
the
find
OG.
that
Yeah, I don't
shit.
want any of the OG boys to win.
No, they're not good
Simple.
enough.
I don't want them to.
I just got a clip on TikTok, and it's Huda walking back from being saved yet again, and it's like Shelly just being apathetic. She's just like with her lips, she's like, and
Oh,
the entire
Sierra.
oh yeah, Sierra, sorry, Sierra was being like that, and the entire comment section's like, she's moving weird. Like, can we get over it already? Like, guys,
Get over what? Someone
leave
just fucking left the villa because of
my
her.
girl
Two
alone.
people. Two people left the villa because of Huda.
I
No,
loved
four
Jalen.
people have left the fucking
Four.
villa.
Wait, Jalen? Who's the fourth?
Charlie.
Oh shit, yeah.
Or no. Who was in there with Charlie? It was Taylor and
Jeremiah?
Huda. No, Huda was in there with
Oh yes,
Charlie
they
and
were.
Taylor.
I don't.
So four people have left because of her. It's like, but at the same time, it's like the Islanders are like, oh, like, I don't know if I can keep giving her chances. Why didn't you vote her out then?
I don't know. This season's pissing me off, but it's getting me off. This is where
I
I
mean,
get all
it
the
has
anger
everyone
out.
fucking talking on TikTok, so hey.
Yes, and this is our second episode just happened.
Literally, and we're gonna be a whole episode late too. Holy shit! There's a lot of text in my group chat. I'll have to look at that later. But
I bet it's all about Love Island. It's the talk of the town. Talk of the Town by Jack Johnson.
my bag. What?
That's not there. I'm sorry.
I was like, what? No, but you know what it is?
What?
JoJo by Boss Cogs. Boz Skaggs?
I
JoJo.
don't know.
Pose.
Oh God. Oh wait, I would like to put on some chapstick as well.
Baby girl. I'm gonna put lip liner on until it's redder. Let me see you twirl.
I need to get a good red lip liner. I've been really okay. So I put on lashes yesterday. They fell out, obviously, because I
Like,
look bald.
like fake lashes or like lash extensions?
Fake lashes, lash clusters.
Okay.
So I did the clusters. Can someone please teach me how you guys be putting them on for like 5 days or like a week? Like, I got the glue, I got the clusters, I put them on, my
Oh, wait.
waterline cries. Like, I'm not even putting it on my waterline, it just irritates me, and then I go to sleep, I wake up, 5 of them are gone. But
That was
yes.
also Margaritaville by Jimmy
Oh shit.
Buffett, Fooled Around and Fell in Love by Elvin Bishop, and Son of a Son of a Son of a Sailor by Jimmy Buffett as well.
Son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor. I hate that one.
It's the way it's glitching out. So I literally am hearing every other word.
Son.
What else? What else?
Son.
Oh my god, have you finished White Lotus?
No.
Did you finish White Lotus season 2?
No, I'm really bad.
Season 2?
I know. I loved
The one
season
with
2.
Wait a minute.
With the strippers?
Did you finish season 2?
No. Wait, is that the one with the strippers?
Yes.
No.
Prostitutes.
Sorry. Oh yes, prostitutes.
Escorts.
No.
Wait a minute. Escorts.
I'll look up the difference later.
Escorts are like high-end prostitutes.
Okay. And they are high end. I know I love this season. I think I'm just scared about this season ending, so I'm putting it off.
No, but it's so good, Marcella. You need to watch it.
Okay. I will. Son of a son. Yesterday I saw an Elvis impersonator. It was my first time ever seeing an impersonator. He had this Elvis car, and he looked like Elvis, and he almost crashed. He almost crashed into another car. And I'm like, oh, Elvis just almost fucking died again.
Part 2.
Part 2.
But this time it wasn't on the toilet. He died on the toilet.
Yeah, R.I.P. Elvis. Oh.
I think. Yeah, he hadn't like pooped in like months or something.
Months?
I think so.
Damn.
Not me. Could never be me.
Yeah, you pooped right before this.
Actually, I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't. I literally went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. I was just sitting there and I was like, okay. Okay. And then I came back. Okay.
This is epic. I've been pooping like a rabbit. I got small nuggets.
I thought you said you saying I was crazy, but then I thought you said a different word.
A rabbit?
No.
A rabbi?
For nuggets.
You lost me. Son of a son.
Stupid. What else?
Let's have a deep intellectual talk. I asked this question to another person. As POCs, I think we grew up very community-based. Would you agree? You have community values, or do you think you've been Americanized?
I guess.
Because this is a very individualistic, society, and I find that most of my white peers are very individualistic, and I wonder if you wonder, do you think you'd be living off a better life if you were more individualistically
raised? For the first question, I do think like a little that I was part of a community because I lived with my mom's mom and her sister, my great aunt. So we lived with them, and like all of my family was in New York. Like I said, like half of my family, I guess, was like my dad's side was in New York. So like we'd always visit them and do this and that. Like go camping twice every summer or once, and like we like and then I went to Catholic school, so like that was very community based. Like we knew each other outside of that. We went to church, and then summer camp, like I knew these kids from school, so then I was like also in there. So I think yes, I would say I like decently. I feel like not as much as other people. So I feel like they're like other people when they speak about community, like their families like living in the same house, like everyone's living in the same house. But it's not really how it was for me. But I think on the terms of like being raised,
do you think you'd be better off if you were individualistic? Because like, not to call them selfish, but like they do put themselves first.
Yeah,
and I think
1000%.
Community-based people think of the community first and then themselves.
I don't know, because I feel like I was also raised in both, because then obviously I moved away. I like tend to Connecticut. So then it was like I was with literally white people all the time. But then I did have a community kind of because um like I would always be like not okay. Like when I would go to soccer, I would need someone to give me a ride. And then I also had soccer. And then I also had
Mm-hmm.
all the parents in soccer. And
Yeah.
then same thing with like band or whatever. Like I'd have to get a ride to band. And same with like I don't know, like other like clubs and stuff. So would I be better? I feel like yes, because it would make me a little bit more selfish. So like I
Mm-hmm.
would take not care of myself more, but I would do things more in my interest than in others
Mm.
because I feel like in the past, like I would do things for other people, but I wouldn't receive it back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, because those people weren't community based.
Exactly. Or not even
Yeah.
community based, they're just selfish. But
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like even in like community, like I like whoa, that's too many likes. I need to reel it in. But
Like fishing.
like being on a yacht and fishing. Um yeah, I think if I were raised a lot more individualistic, then I would be more selfish. I don't know if
Mm.
that's definitely not a plus or a positive, but I feel like it would
Lead to positive
benefit me
things.
more
Mm-hmm.
because I feel as though I corral and I help people more than they help me.
You are a community driven person, I would say.
Yes.
I think
What about
for
you?
my answer, I definitely grew up community based, even if it wasn't family wise. My mom, very African, sh- she'll take strangers in, and she has taken strangers in. So I've definitely like adopted that mentality of like people are more important than self, and people that you surround yourself with are your ride and dies. And that's why most of my aunts and uncles are just like not blood related, but I still consider them that. Um, and I do value that a lot. But I know if I grew up more I can't say that fucking word, individualistic. Um, yes, I would be more selfish, and I think I would be further along in life, to be completely honest. But I don't think I'd be happier because I really do enjoy my sense of community. Ah! And that's why, like, when I think of like my perfect life, honestly, it's a commune. I should be in a commune.
That's
I
what Alyssa says.
let's go together. No, I really like I think I'd be happiest in a community. And though I'd be further along if I was just all about myself, all about me, like is that more important than happiness? Probably. I don't know. I do believe that money makes you happier. Um I money can't buy you
I think
happiness.
it
Yes it can, bruh.
it literally can't. I think it's also just based on community. I think that I would be better along if I was more selfish,
Mm-hmm.
speaking in terms of like the past, because then I wouldn't just stick around people who weren't
Yeah,
giving me the same energy back.
exactly.
So I feel like now I have become a lot like I still have both values, but it's not like I need to save this person value because that also
Mm-hmm.
happened with my mom, like has happened so much where she's always like, I need to save you, I need to save you
Mm-hmm.
because no one was saving me when I needed something. So I feel like I also not in the saving way, but in the you need someone way, so I need to
Mm-hmm.
be there for you. But it was never reciprocated, which is why I think I've moved past that stage. Obviously, I
Yeah,
have my community, like I have my people, but it's not, it's, I used to have quantity and quality, but now it's
just
solely
quality,
quality, like solely
which is
quality.
how it
Like
should
these are
be.
actually quality people that I surround myself with.
Nigga, swag. Good answer. I liked it.
I liked our
Uh,
conversation. Whoa.
mm-hmm.
Maybe I need
I
to make a new
wonder.
little thing and be like, deep conversation.
Oh, I'll put a notes app for that.
So I can
I think
remember.
fine.
Make that.
Yes. I wonder if the I don't know how they think because it's the same. To go back to political sense, it's the same thing where like I wonder how they think because quite literally I have no inkling at all how Republicans think or how like individualistic people think. Like, do they want a sense of community? Do they know what they're voting for? Like, that's why I said once, and I definitely said in the wrong crowd and with the wrong words, but I was like, hope in the next life that like I am Republican so I know what they're thinking
I
because
have a
it's
sense
so,
of what they're. It's just like
yes, it's just so
ignorance is so
outside myself.
bliss.
Yes. It's so outside myself that I'm just like, oh, oh. And like I'm
And
a,
it's also like not Republicans, not like
yeah, just more
it's
conservative values.
like MAGA Trumper people. Because I feel like
Mhm.
even like taking the whole as like a Republican,
Yeah.
it's like a
There's like a,
scale, there's a spectrum with everything. So I feel like
exactly.
it's
So I,
more like
but I didn't want to say I
the
hope to be,
far right.
I didn't want to say that I hope in the next lifetime I have a Trump. So that's why I said it like that. But like, I don't know. I would like, I want to be more empathetic and I like putting myself in different people's shoes. I just can't understand it. So I think I would just want one right in front of me to be like, what the hell? But I don't know if that's going to be good for me.
I don't know, they're so interesting.
Like,
I don't know. I really don't know.
son of a
Any
son.
other deep questions?
Um, let's see.
Sometimes I feel like a dog when like I just bite. Like recently, I've been biting my sunglasses during these videos,
I
but it's
feel
like
like
it's not even like I want to. It's just like it's
it's just
there.
there. No, I feel like I'm a baby teething every time I go like this.
Yeah, I just like it's like
And also, I think, I
same with
know
like
some,
biting my lips. I feel like people think I'm a tweaker when I'm out in public, and I'm like, but I'm like I'm just thinking, like I'm biting inside my lip.
I just do that. Let's see. Speaking of babies, do you want to be a mother? You work with children, and now I work with children. So now we're on the same level. And I wonder if that has changed your stance on motherhood. And we're too young to actually like really think about it because my answer change has changed like every 3 years.
Yeah, I don't
But I
know.
would
I
like to
feel
know
like
now.
with more like with information like so easily accessible, and information being like TikToks, but obviously real information as
The
well.
girl
I
with the
mean,
list.
yeah. So like seeing that and like you're like, wow, you were never taught this, and people are like, why would you be taught about birth? So that I know what the hell
Why
I'm getting
wouldn't
into.
you?
But it's like the more you learn about it, I feel like the more I stray away. It was a
Hmm.
big thing in like 2020 to 2023 where I was like, oh my God. And then I started working with kids and I was like, wow, like working with kids a lot. Maybe I don't.
Hmm.
And then I was like, well, hello, you're working with 10 3-year olds or 8 one and a
Hmm.
half year olds. Obviously, you're not going to have octuplets.
Uh,
Knock on wood, please. I'm not going to have octuplets, you know? So it's like, you have to just like take it into consideration. And then but then I also love those kids
hmm.
so much. I love them so much to this day.
Day.
I literally
To
went up
this
to
day.
I went up to their graduation on Wednesday. Like I literally drove up 2.5 fucking hours to go see them.
Sweet.
Because I miss them so much. I love them so much. Like
Hmm.
I would refer to them as my kids. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see my. I actually said I said that in front of this guy once. I was like, yeah, like I think it was like this random person I was talking to. I was like, yeah, I was gonna go see my kids. He's like, you have kids? And I was like, yeah, like at work. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, yeah, like no, my kids though. Because I also said that in front of a parent once. I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, like I feel weird sometimes referring to them as my kids. Like I don't know. And she's like,
Hmm.
well, technically you do have kids. You have like 50 of them because you take care of them for like 8 hours a day. I was like, that's so true.
Yeah,
That is so
they are
true.
your kids. Ugh.
They're my kids for 8 hours a day.
And then you get them bring them back home
Yeah. I don't have to bring them back home. But then I would go babysit after. So it's like, girl, I'm with kids 12
all the
hours.
time. And you would think that would stray away from the fact of wanting children. I don't
No,
know.
I just want like my little mini, like I just want, because obviously like I could be like,
They're so cute.
and like go like this with their little cheeks, go, or like, I like give them such nice hugs, but I literally just want to have my own kid so I can go and just
You
kiss
definitely
them.
have cuteness aggression.
Oh, 1000%. I see these kids and
Mm-hmm.
I literally, like, I go up to, like, their humongous stomachs, their little baby beer bellies, and I'm like, and they're like, ah! And I'm like, this is more for me than it is for you. No, but I love them.
But
To
you
the
gotta know
moon
if you want them
and back.
forever and ever.
What about you?
I don't know, bruh. Like, it's definitely tiring, and all the TikToks I've subscribed to the girl with the list, and I get that quite often. So the answer was always no, and then I'm like, oh, but I love babies. I don't really care for toddlers. No, they're cute too. I don't care for fifth graders. I guess fifth grade and up. If I could just like reverse adopt, like just have a baby and then give it away. Yes, I love babies. Because I'm the oldest cousin and the oldest sibling, so I've had two babies, my little brother and sister, and I was always changing them, and they're so cutesy. But like, it's more than them. It's more than cutesy, and it's a lot of work in the economy. And
That, yes, that's a large one.
I would also like to go to the movies, and I can't bring a baby to the movies because I have morals. And I'd also like to go to a club, and I can't bring a baby to a club.
Babysitters exist, though.
I don't want to employ you.
No, girl, not me. There's gonna
Oh,
be kids that are growing up that are like, I
I
need
don't
to
know.
work.
I don't know.
Or just leave them with your significant other. They don't have to go everywhere with you. Bring me the fuck.
That's true. Yes, we should go to the movies. I love the movies. Dwayne the Rock Johnson's coming out with a new movie, and I was like, I love him. If I could have a baby, I would have it with him, and that's it. That's my
Oh,
answer.
wow.
Yes.
Speaking of babies, though, they just can't quite get the concept of walking so early like animals, which is crazy. Like, why can't they? Like, why do why do
No,
other
they don't. Like,
species like
little
come
horses are
out and they know what to
stumbling.
do? No,
Have
they
you seen a
stumble, of
horse
course,
come
but they
out?
know how to walk. Yes, but they know how to walk. Like babies take
They take a long
a
time.
longer time than
Oh,
one like
yes.
10 fucking minutes. But
Yeah, that's true.
hey, hey.
We all can't be.
Speaking of kids that can't walk, stumbling, they're always stumbling. Stumbling In by Chris Norman and Susie Quattro. Quattro.
And that was Cruise by Florida Georgia Line. And that was our show, Breb.
Yeah, we need to
We need to like,
lock in and like make a list that we're not just speaking and rambling.
yeah, in circles and by random topics, because babies and community and Love Island do not go together. But I hope you enjoyed it regardless. It's organic, just like the fruit at my grocery store.
I can agree.
Anyway, that was our show. We'll see you
See you next
next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh.